have had some requests from some of you on how to learn to do splits. So that's what we're going to work on today. Happy Halloween, by the way. And hopefully you'll have fun with this, because that's what it's all about, really, is learning to have fun in your body and keeping it that way for a long, long time. So the first thing that we're going to do is learn to stretch out the psoas, hip flexor, the one that keeps your hip like this the whole time when you're sitting. So the psoas attaches to all of your lumbar vertebrae, comes through your body diagonally, and wraps around to attach in your inner thigh. So that's really key in opening up that back leg in the split. So the first thing we're going to do is get into a deep lunge. Knee right over your ankle. Shoulders are back. You don't want to be crumpling down into your lunge. You're going to lift up off of your pelvis, which you're trying to tuck up underneath you, and set the spine on top of that. This is really important for your split. And I'm going to squeeze my back glute. Even at regular intervals, I might squeeze it and then release it on my exhale. Squeezing it, getting my pelvis underneath me a little bit more. That is going to open up that psoas even more by pulling the top end of it back and opening up that whole long line all the way down to the inner thigh. And then I'm going to reach up my arms, once I'm comfortable with that, reaching up my arms to stretch the whole front line from my knee here all the way up to my fingers. Breathing deeply. How do I deepen it further? When I'm ready, I can pull my arms back here. That's stretching the front line even further, especially my armpits and chest. All of this is important. Splits is not just a leg move. And then, to deepen even further, I can stretch back this way over time. And I feel a really big stretch through here. Breathing deeply. Okay, and then the second part of that is opening up the hamstring and glute. So I'm going to do this. Looks like a classic stretch, but I don't want to have my back rounded this way. I want to pull it up, because when we do the split, you need to be able to have that hamstring and glute open up with an erect spine. So my shoulders are back, and I'm flexing my foot. My knee is slightly bent right now. I'm pulling my heel along the mat, as if someone had a tail. If I had a tail, had my tail, and pulling it that way. Okay, so pulling back, not slumping, not rounding in the back. Toe is not pointed, it's flexed. You get all these pieces in play first to stretch high up the hamstring where it attaches. Then you can work on straightening that leg. So you could go back and forth with a straight back. Your pelvic floor is holding up your spine. Another thing you can do is use your blocks to give yourself a little lift. So I might start out here and actually simulate my splits. Now again, my shoulders can't be here. They need to be back and engaged, pulling down into my body. Use your lats to pull your arms down, and I'm lifted way up. This toe is flexed. I'm up on the ball of my back foot. Ribs are in, and stretch up as you push through that back leg. And then when you're ready, over time, right? Maybe not in one session. You bring your blocks down, down, and then get rid of them. And breathe deeply. Okay, so let's do all that quickly on the other side. Start out with my lunge here, knee over ankle. Stretching out the back hip. My back toe is turned in, by the way. So that back foot curves in to facilitate more stretch in the psoas, which externally rotates the leg. So, reaching up, ribs are in, glute is tight. I'm going to do a few little glute squeezes to get deeper in. Keeping my hips forward, not letting them rotate. I'm going to pull back here to open up that line further. Pulling my elbows up, and then I can drop back when I'm ready. All of that is to stretch the psoas. Now I'm going to stretch the hamstring and glute of the front leg. Toe up, pull that hip up and back. Again, like you have a tail and it's being pulled that way. Pulling up and back. It's like I'm trying to drag this heel along the mat. Chest up. I get my chest up as high as I can. I'm engaging my back. And I can come forward and back. And I can prop myself up on my blocks and work into my split, which is very fun. Splits are fun. So I hope you enjoy that. And resuming the 30-day stretch challenge, I'll see you next time. Bye.